Sunday, we need to get every tailgater a Pepsi to amp up their food's flavor.
We usually work on Sundays.
I'll cancel my plans.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Boston Police Department. At approximately 5:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, there are some reports of trees coming to life from their roots to move anywhere they can go. These trees are seen to move out from the ground and can able to move in matter in seconds while not being spotted by civilians. The cause of this situation is unknown. However, all residents are advised to remain indoors and not approach any of the trees, as it's unlikely if they are hostile. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further updates on this mysterious situation.
And that is why the dictionary is stupid. Because to truly understand the bowling ball, you need to become the bowling ball.
Are you sure about this?
Bowling balls don't talk. You can question my methods, but you can't question my results. Isn't that right, Porky?
Civil emergency message for the following counties or areas: Boston, MA, beginning at 8:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and ending until further notice. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Boston Police Department. This is an updated to the Awaken Tree event that is currently occurring. There have some recent reports of trees moving their branches unexpectedly. It is still unknown what have this happened to some trees to become alive, but citizens are still advised to remain indoors and not approach these trees. It is still unknown if they are confirmed to be hostile. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information on this event.
Bugs is the best bowler here. Right on. Yeah, what a great idea.
I'm jealous of Bugs, but I hate Terry. Jealousy or hatred. It's like having to choose one child over the other.
Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Boston 25 News. I'm your cast member here named David Mills to give you some breaking news and weather reports involved with the city. So, we just got a recent report that trees are becoming alive and starting to move themselves from the roots. Cause for some of the leaves to fall while moving. It is unknown what they may have caused some trees to move. It's likely to be a phenomenon that causes trees to start become alive, which they can able to use their unnatural movement to kill civilians. But it's unlikely this is the cause of the sudden issue. We have conspired Clare White, who likes to share the current situation. Claire, are you there?
Yes, David, I am here. I am currently outside, standing in the street, seeing if the trees will start to move. Well, enough about that. We just got some little info about this event that is going on. So it seems that these trees are moving from growing out their roots, making them able to walk around the streets. So far, no fatalities or injuries were being reported to this event. It's unknown that caused some trees to become alive, but we're confirming that this is an unknown phenomenon that caused the trees become alive and as well for being hostile toward the civilization. But it's unlikely at this time. Residents around the city are advised to remain vigilant indoors and be aware from these trees, as they might start to be alive and will try to kill you in any time. That's all I can say. Now back over to you, David.
Thanks for that information, Claire. Anyways, for everyone around the city of Boston are needed to beware of these trees that may start attacking at any time. This is David Mills, signing off.
So you're telling me this is where it all started?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It all started in the middle of the forest that I always go to all the time, and then these trees have started to move out of nowhere. So, I just decided to bring y'all in so you both can see what I mean when I say they are moving.
Okay, if you insist about that, I'm just gonna watch all these trees around us while we're walking in this forest.
I think it's just such a hoax, because this is not where the originally so-called becoming alive out of nowhere.
Have you checked the emergency alert system or the news lately?
Yeah, did you or not?
No, I haven't checked it. I was just having a walk with my dog, just having a peaceful routine every morning and afternoon.
Which is what you always do.
Guys, this is no time for jokes. We need to show the police department the evidence about what's going on. Otherwise, we're just gonna die over nothing but from arguing about these things.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Alright, but hold up, I need you to drink some water. I have a whole pack for all of us.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I'm just trying to touch one of these trees to see what could potentially happen if what this rumor you found says is correct.
Hey, you better not touch one of those trees. We will be screwed if you do.
Nah, I'm touching one of the trees.
Don't you even freaking do it, you little...
Too late.
Oh crap, what have you done? Now, we're so dead.
Oh hey, nothing happened. I guess you were lying after all. Wait, what are you taking me for? Oh my god, oh crap. You're right. Thought they would never be alive in here. Get me out of here.
What the hell? Did the tree just kill him?
Yeah, they did. We need to get out of here right now.
On it. Let's go.
Crap, we're trapped. There's no way to get out now.
Well, we're screwed.
Anything can happen on the MTV Video Music Awards, so don't go anywhere. This is CBS.
Civil emergency message for the city of Boston, Massachusetts. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Boston Police Department and the Boston County Sheriff's Office. At approximately 8:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there have been some received reports of 3 civilians been killed right in the middle of Sharon Ridge Forest. Blood has been reportedly been taken by Boston police, and there were some blood over the sidewalk in the forest along with some trees been splattered. It's unclear what have origin caused these deaths to occur, but it is likely that it might have been the trees that were awakened throughout the city that claims to be an unknown event that is spreading trees to become alive. But it's unlikely at this time. As a precaution, residents are urged not to go to the Sharon Woods at any means, as it is closed until further notice. All other forests are temporarily closed to prevent any civilians to be killed or injured for any dangerous conditions. If you are trying to sneak into a forest at any circumstances, you will be arrested and questioned. Please stay tuned to local media outlets for more information on this event.
Civil danger warning. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Boston Police Department. It is now confirmed that the trees are considered to be hostile. At 9:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the trees have been reportedly seen to kill civilians in their path across the city of Boston. They are seen to use their branches to capture anyone and then killing them in the process for making any eye contact or being avoided being seen by civilians. As a result, 10 fatalities were been reported by this strange event. And it was discovered that the 3 dead people were been killed by these trees right in the middle of Sharon Woods Forest previously. At this time, all residents across the city of Boston are advised to remain away from these trees and stay indoors barricaded as possible. If you see a tree anywhere through your house, seek immediate shelter. More information will be followed as they will become available. Stay tuned for more information on this event.
You're watching Wake Up and Play on the Nick Jr. channel. Keep it here.
Welcome to the party! Start your Saturday mornings with brand new episodes of Sonic Prime.
I'm fast. It's my thing.
Every Saturday when breakfast hits the table, Sonic hits the ground running. Gotta go fast! There's no better time to roll with the crew.
Hey, gang! Nice to see.
Evacuation is now effective for the city of Boston until further notice. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Boston Police Department. All residents in the city of Boston are ordered to evacuate the city immediately. Many reports of trees has been seen to destroying large structures and killing civilians across the city, including for hitting power lines to cause power outage to occur to some people's homes. These trees have also been seen to pulling out large sharp vines that are appearing into grounds from these trees, to capture or killing anyone in the process. In addition, the leaves that are on top of the trees have been reported to fall down, but instead of falling down as soft as they used to. The leaves have been beginning to hit buildings and homes hard due to more pressure than it has previously as they used to fall. At this time, all residents around the city of Boston are urged to evacuate the city immediately. Do not hesitate or return to your home, as it is likely there will be no home to return to. When you're preparing to evacuating your home, make sure to gather belongings to last you such as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, toiletries, a flashlight, blankets, and a battery-powered radio during your journey. Do not try to apprehend these trees, as you will likely to get injured or face certain death. Stay tuned for further information on this dangerous situation. Evacuate now, repeating, evacuate now.
The civil authorities has issued a civil danger warning for New Brunswick, NJ, beginning at 8:43 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and ending until further notice. WMGQ. There have numerous new reports of trees attacking all across the city of New Brunswick, killing anyone and so as causing catastrophic damages to buildings and places. These trees were last seen to attack over across Boston, Massachusetts, making at least up to 80 deaths and as 108 injuries were reported from this attack. These trees have seen to do the following things that include making sharp vines to appear from the ground, then starts to make them move towards civilians of being killed or captured, using their branches to destroy power lines and buildings, and making their leaves from their top part to fall on victims faster of being trapped. At this time, all residents in the city of New Brunswick are strongly advised to seek an underground shelter for your own protection of this event. Do not try to apprehend these trees at any means, as you will likely to be killed or get injured. Stay tuned to local media outlets for updates on this event.
Shelter-in-place warning for Jacksonville, Florida. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Florida Emergency Management Agency and the Jacksonville Police Department. At approximately 5:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the trees have been reported seen to attack the city of Jacksonville. Many people across Jacksonville have been reported to seeing some trees have been growing larger than a large structure, and they have taken down more large amounts of buildings. And the death toll has been reviewed from Jacksonville Police, conforming to be 1260. Due to this, everyone in the city of Jacksonville are urged to seek an underground shelter immediately. Do not go outside, as these trees will try to kill you and possibly face certain death. Gather supplies such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, phones, chargers, a flashlight, and a battery-powered radio to last you for your safety. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
Message is transmitted at the request of the Florida Emergency Management Agency. Recent new reports of trees have been reported start to cause more havoc across the state of Florida, destroying buildings and killing anyone they see. In addition, these trees have been reported to grow even more larger in size, to destroy skyscrapers, even flying aircraft such as planes, it's still unknown whether this is a phenomenon that is spreading over some trees to become alive. But residents are considered to take immediate precautions by seeking shelter or evacuating. If you choose to seek shelter or evacuate, gather the necessary items such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, phones, chargers, a flashlight, toiletries, and a battery-powered radio with extra batteries. When evacuating your house, tie a white towel to your door or mailbox to tell the authorities that you have evacuated. Do not approach these trees at all costs, as you will face certain death. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more updates on this unfolding situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Richmond Police Department. An 911 telephone outage has been issued in Richmond due to telephone lines experiencing bad connection when trying to call 911, to being disconnected instantly in seconds. If you have an emergency, contact this alternative emergency number 804-6890-0024. Again, the number is 804-6890-0024. This message will be repeated for about 10 minutes. Dial 804-6890-0024 if you have an emergency to take.
Oh, my voodoo doll of mom. Yeah, totally throw. It never worked anyway. Ow! What the hell was that? Oh, keep. Ah!
This is a contaminated water warning issued for Nashville, Tennessee, effective until 8:25 p.m. Central Standard Time. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Tennessee Emergency Management Agency. At approximately 4:55 p.m. Central Standard Time, an unknown disease has been reported to infect the water supply over across Nashville. The symptoms of this disease from the water supply include, and not limited to, dizziness, fever, headaches, coughing violently, coughing out blood, and certainly death. If you have already drank water and feel like it's contaminated, dial 911 and rush yourself to the nearest hospital immediately. This situation is confirmed to be connected to the awakened trees phenomena that is occurring throughout the eastern United States that have caused this virus to occur. At this time, all residents in Nashville are advised to not drink any water supply until it is safe to do so. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information on this situation.
providing caption telephones for the hard of hearing to better understand phone conversations. Get clarity on the telephone. Visit RelayIndiana.com.
Waiting for you. Head over there and subscribe. It's free. You can be a supporter if you choose. Go to TonyKatz.com. The National Transportation Safety Board confirming that it's investigating an airline. This was a United Airlines flight from Denver to LA. One of the two large windows at the front of the 737 MAX, it's always the 737 MAX, was significantly cracked. And there are images that show the pilot's arm having been cut by glass.
Severe danger warning for the city of Indianapolis. The following message is transmitted at the request of Indianapolis Police Department and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. New reports have come that these trees have been attacking all over the city of Indianapolis and surrounding areas. They have been reported to cause destruction to skyscrapers and causing planes to get crashed by one of these trees and fall down towards the ground or buildings to cause more damages across the city. At this time, all residents in the city of Indianapolis are urged to seek an underground shelter immediately. Do not try to evacuate or attack any of these trees as you will put your life at risk and may face certain death. Grab equipment of items in your shelter such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, blankets, phones, chargers, a flashlight, and a battery power or a handcraft radio with extra batteries. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Hello, welcome to ABC7, serving for Los Angeles, California. I am your news leader, Liam Johnson, to give you eyewitness news of events that are occurring. So we have received multiple reports of trees coming to life all across America, attacking civilians and destroying buildings in their path. They were first reported to become alive around the city of Boston, where this whole accident happened to occur some major states around the U.S. that are from the eastern part of the United States. And more trees are expected to spread rapidly through more parts of the U.S. at this moment. We will now see screenshots on that were given by civilians across Los Angeles explaining what is currently happening. Now, let's see what the... Oh my god, there's literally more trees forming across Los Angeles. It's unbelievable. How is this possible? It's so hard to count. How more are they? This is a whole living madness. Oh wait, I got on my phone. Let's see where it is. What? Oh no. No. It's happening. Now, everyone, we are expecting to have an emergency action notification throughout the emergency alert system for all stations across America. Please stand by, as this will be given for your safety. This is Liam Johnson, out.
This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House.
All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS Operating Handbook for a national-level emergency. The President of the United States, or one of his representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow.
Message is transmitted at the request of the United States government, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, in conjunction with the North American Aerospace Defense Command. This is not a test. Repeating, this is not a test. Please listen clearly to this message, as this contains a national crisis that is ongoing. Many reports of trees have been attacking all over 50 states, including Alaska and Hawaii. These trees have been seen to kill anyone by using their branches to stretch towards civilians and killing them in the process, also for causing catastrophic damages to cities and homes. This strange phenomenon from all trees for becoming alive is found out for stopping this situation to continue, but it's unlikely this will be the solution to end this, and it cannot be confirmed at this time. This is a dangerous situation, and it must be taken very seriously, and this should not be ignored at all costs. At this time, all residents of the United States are advised to seek an underground shelter immediately. Close, lock, and barricade all entrances from your home with tape or damp towels. Close all blinds, turn off all heating and air conditioning units. Close all fireplaces, turn off all lights, and seal any cracks on doors or windows with tape, clothing, or damp towels. Gather every source of supplies to last you for 2 to 4 weeks, such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, phones, chargers, toiletries, blankets, and a battery-powered or hand-crank radio with extra batteries. If you have a bottled water that is not contaminated, get much more if you need it. Do not go outside, as these trees will attack you and will likely face certain death. The President of the United States or his representatives will be speaking in all stations shortly. Stand by. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in this emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in assigned areas. This station will continue to serve the Denver, Colorado area. If you're not in this area, please tune into stations to provide news and information for your area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Denver, Colorado area. Do not use the telephone. All telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated to keep you informed. An administrative message for the United States government. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. All trees that we are attacking all across the United States has now been officially over, and residents are now free to exit your shelters. However, many destruction from homes and buildings has been seen all across the United States. Construction crews will take about 7 years to rebuild all the damages caused from the trees. However, all trees that we are alive have suddenly turned back to normal or been collapsed to the ground into some buildings. But it still remains safe from now on. All broadcast and cable systems are now able to resume. Your government thanks for your cooperation.